Statement from Reza Pahlavi concerning the fate of compatriots on death row. Tuesday, July 6, 2010. I have profound concerns over the fate of my compatriots who could be executed any moment, under the terms of death sentences handed down by the clerical regime. I urge all concerned citizens around the world to immediately write, call, and email their ambassadors to the Islamic Republic of Iran, as well as Iranian ambassadors in their own nations, to demand that these judicial rulings be reversed and the order of their executions be stayed. 2 of my compatriots who are in immediate danger of execution are Mrs. Sakineh Mohammadi Ashtani, a mother of 2, who could be stoned to death, and a young man, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, who at the time of crime was approximately 15 years old, is to be executed on Wednesday. Unfortunately, these cases are all too common in my homeland. Over 600 people now sit on death row. The continuing, serious and flagrant human rights violations of my compatriots by the clerical regime in Iran must end. The shameful record of the clerical government has endless violations of all the principles of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, to which Iran has long been a signatory, needs no recounting. Since its inception 30 years ago, the clerical regime of Iran has been repeatedly cited for human rights violations by a host of international human rights agencies and organizations, including United Nations Social, Humanitarian, and Cultural Committee, United Nations Commission on Human Rights, Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and the International Federation for the Defense of Human Rights. I cannot overstate the urgency of Mrs. Ashtani's and Mr. Haddad's situation, or of my compatriots. Widespread and increasing violations of the human rights of millions of my compatriots in Iran have reached catastrophic proportions. It is my solemn responsibility to speak for my compatriots who cannot speak for themselves. All Iranians must do the same as well as any freedom-loving person regardless of nationality. Today we speak for Mrs. Ashtani and Mr. Pahlavi, and we urge foreign governments to bring quick pressure on the Iranian clerical regime to spare their life. And my message to the clerical regime is that I ask you to put an end to your unjust and barbaric actions, as your actions will not be forgotten. May God protect Iran and Iranians. Reza Pahlavi.